Hello all, we are the Saksham Scientific Instrument Private Limited Mumbai. We supplied sound level meter kit to Maharashtra Pollution Control Board. So we have supplied the sound level meter kit to Maharashtra Pollution Control Board. So now we will check the what are the content inside the sound level meter kit. So this is the arrow marks above the bag. So on that end we have to open the bag. So inside the bag we are having this is a sound level meter. On the back and the side of the sound level meter kit, it is a serial number, it is a written. This is a 63X model. So another thing, it's inside the very important thing, it is a calibrator, acoustic calibrator. So on the back end of this acoustic calibrator we have the unique serial number. Then this is the dot matrix portable printer. On the back side of this printer we are having the rechargeable, we are having the batteries. To charge this printer we supplied this charger. So plug into the power switch and on this end we have to fix the charger and charge the printer. Then these are the rechargeable batteries we need to use inside the sound level meter kit. So at the time of charging, every time we need to insert the 4 batteries, because these 2 batteries will make an series pair and it will charge. So generally our sound level emitter kit requires the 3 number of rechargeable batteries. So if we are plugged in into 3 batteries, then only 2 batteries are charged, third one it is not charged. So to fully charge the 3 batteries we require the all 4 batteries to be inserted in this charger. Then along with this we have provided this one white colored communication cable. This is a mini USB cable. So after taking a reading which is to be stored in this sound level meter kit, we require the printed format. So at that time we use this communication cable to communicate printer as well as the sound level meter kit. So along with this kit we provided the manual for sound level meter kit, then manual for acoustic calibrator. This is the acoustic calibrator calibration certificate. This is the important thing which we required in our instrument. Along with this we have provided the calibration certificate for sound level meter. So this all are content provided along with this sound level meter kit. Then another thing we have provided this one pen drive which contains the Casella Insight software which we need to install in our PCs, and we take the whatever data is to be stored in this sound level meter, means 1/3 octave or 1/8 octave, that will be transferred as and for detailed analysis we will transfer it into our PC. So these all are the things included in our system. So this is the sound level meter. So we will check how to start the sound level meter, and by using the acoustic calibrator how we will calibrate the sound level meter kit. So on this sound level meter, so red colored power button is there. So as soon as we'll switch on the power, so it will shows the serial number of sound level meter along with the all the information like a date and time, then serial number of sound level meter and all information about the sound level meter. So our sound level meter kit is having a 2 GB internal memory. So whatever reading we are recording in by using the sound level meter, so that all are stored in this internal 2 GB memory. So this is the red colored home screen. In this home screen, on the right hand side, we'll able to see the range of the sound level meter. So our sound level meter is having a 20 decibel to 140 decibel range. As soon as we will start this red colored home screen, in this we will able to see LAF. This is the instantaneous readings, means peaks, whatever it is capturing, that it will just display. It is not recording inside the memory. So on a right hand, left hand upside, we'll able to see the GPS mark. So now we are taking a reading inside the closed room, so that's why this GPS showing the cross mark. So at the time of using the GPS sound level meter, we need to make sure that we'll take the reading outside of room, means in an open environment. So at that time that cross mark will be gone. So now we will check how to do the calibration of sound level meter kit. So this is the acoustic calibrator. On this acoustic calibrator, this power button is there. So as soon as I will power on the sound level meter acoustic calibrator, so it will blink the 114 decibel blue color light. See, I powered on, so this is 114 decibel light. So in that condition, I will plug this acoustic calibrator above the microphone. So as soon as I will plug in, so this 114 blink color light, it is a stable, and this red colored home screen, it will be changed into the yellow colored screen. So now here it is showing calibrate question mark, means to do the calibration I need to just press this right colored mark, so it will automatically calibrate and it shows the result as an a passed. So in this way, every time when you are using your sound level meter kit for taking a reading, we'll do the same way calibration first. Now we will check so how to take a reading by using the sound level meter kit. We'll first calibrate the instrument by using the acoustic calibrator. Then after doing a calibration, I have to insert this windshield on the microphone. So this is the home screen. On this home screen I have to start the taking a reading. So on this navigation keys at the center, one pause play button is there. So to start the taking a reading, I have to just press that middle key, so that red colored screen is changed into the green color. On this green colored screen, on a right hand up corner, you will able to see the reading timing, and below that you will see which reading you are taking, means it is a number 004, 0010 or anything, whatever current reading is there, that reading number it is showing below the timing. So here different views are there. This is the instantaneous current views. So if I will press this view button, it is changing the screen display. So in our case we require this view, in which it includes the LAEQ, LAF, LAF max, LAF minimum and LAE. This all parameter it is showing in this view. So here on the up green color, it is showing a LAEQ. It is a displaying, right now it is a displaying 77.8. So LAEQ means whatever reading you are taking in a duration, means suppose if you are taking a 5-minute duration, in that duration whatever peaks it is captured, to all it is having the equivalent in a LAEQ. So in our case LAEQ is the most important things required to make an complaint against the anyone. So on the right hand up side, if our requirement is we need to take a reading of 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour, whatever timing it is showing, after completion of that timing we have to just press the same button. Again it shows the stop run message. So on that time period it is a whatever things, means whatever peaks it is calculated, that it is a stored. If you are pressed yes, so that reading it is stored in this memory, and you will able to see this is the LAQ, LF max, LF minimum and LAE. So now whatever reading we have taken, that reading it is stored in this memory. So after taking a reading, we need to again recalibrate the sound level meter kit by using the acoustic calibrator. So again we have to come on this red colored home screen, start the calibrator, again fix on the top of the microphone. Then you will able to see again this yellow colored screen, and will start the self calibration. Then after completion of this calibration we need to press exit and remove the acoustic calibrator. So in this way we are doing the taking a readings. Now whatever reading we are captured in our sound level meter, so I have to take a printout of that reading. So now I am in the home screen. I have to go to this menu. I will able to see 3 icons. By using this navigation key, I have to go to again memory result. I have to select that one. So here I will see the whatever readings, mean number of readings taken on what date. So now I have to take a reading of today's date. So I have to select the date. So on that date whatever readings you are taken, that all reading it is stored in this memory result. Suppose I have to take a printout of this 004 serial number reading. I will just select that reading and I entered in this view result. Here now I will able to see the 3 icons. After connecting printer with sound level meter, here the 4th icon it will comes as a printer. So by using this mini USB cable I will connect the printer and instrument. On the downside of sound level meter, to open the flapper and just insert this one end of the cable, and another end I have to pray in this printers. In this way I have to communicate the printer and sound level meter. So after communicating also I am not able to see the printer icon, so I have to just press on the power button. As soon as I will on the printer, it shows the printer icon. So I have to select the printer, then go select. Here the print button is there, so I have to just, so as soon as I will press on a print button, it will comes whatever reading is stored, it will be in a printed format. So in this way we will take the printout of our required reading. See, this is the print. We'll check what are the things are in this printed report. So above it is showing the Maharashtra Pollution Control Board logo. Below the Casela's sound level meter model number, then serial number of the sound level meter, then start at what time and what date you are started you are taking a reading, it is a mention. Then how much duration you are taking that reading, it is a mention in this duration. Pause duration, it is 0. Overload is no. Run, number of reading, it is a displaying in a run. Then below it is showing the calibration. We did the calibration before taking a reading as well as after completion of a reading. So that's why it is showing the before date and time and after date and time. We use acoustic calibration calibrator reference is 114 which is mentioned. This calibration confirms that your sound level meter is a good working condition at the time of taking a reading. Below in a result it is showing LAEQ, LAF max, LF minimum and LAE. This all readings in a decibel. In our case we require LAEQ, that is the average reading which is to be required. On this basis only we are doing the punishment to the party. And below that in location, if we are taking this reading outside of the closed room, so it is showing the longitude as well as the latitude of that location automatically because our sound level meter is having a GPS. Then below operator name, signature and witness, we need to write it down by manually. So on this way we are getting the printed format. So you have to follow some of the do's and don'ts by using the sound level meter kit. When your instrument is in not use condition, at that time you have to remove the all rechargeable batteries from sound level meter as well as from calibrator and keep it aside. So before using the sound level meter kit, by using this charger you have to charge this rechargeable batteries at least 4 to 5 hours so that it will be fully charged, and at the time of reading you need to have an proper power backup. And same way you have to charge your printer by using this charger adapter. One more thing, when you are using this sound level meter at the time of taking a reading, make sure that you are stand in a outside of the closed room so that it will capture the longitude as well as the latitude of that location. Then whenever you are using this sound level meter to take a reading, by using this calibrator you have to do the calibration before as well as after, so it will capture before and after calibration date and time on our print.